got going on over there, bro?
Man, I'm trying to like.
What's that doing?
So if I
Bro, we have a show, bro.
man, I'm trying to buy a house.
Okay.
You know,
Another one?
Shh.
No. Sorry.
I'm trying to figure out my score.
Your score. Do you not have like Credit Karma or something, bro, or what's going on? Wait a second. So you apply for a new loan.
So okay. So there's something in here. So they said that I'm not on the 8.7.
So where you at then?
Then I'm not on the 7.6. Oh, bro, I'm getting excited now. I'm getting excited. Okay. So they 4.6, dude.
Interest rate?
Yeah,
How?
dude,
Wasn't your credit like low?
bro, I can get a house.
Bro, what is happening?
That means that probably my payments are gonna be like $245, bro.
There's no way, dude.
That's so crazy.
Says who? Says who?
Bro, what do you mean says who? The government.
The government.
Yeah, May 1st. They pause up. Dude, like, you're not.
Wait a second. So you're getting a better interest rate than me?
Well, I'm sorry, man.
So your
Like,
credit.
I
You
work
show
hard.
me your credit, and I'm not trying to like throw shade or nothing.
I work hard for it, man.
You work hard to have a bad score,
Hey, that's not a bad score.
bro. 420, bro.
Can you buy a brand new house with that? With what you have? No. My interest rate will be lower than yours.
Yeah, because the government is apparently doing stuff upside down.
No, because the government is on our side, man.
Who's our, bro? Because apparently it's not on mine.
It's on our side, bro.
Yeah, you and your family,
Exactly.
and I'm hung out to dry, bro.
Dude, like I'm buying like like this huge house, like 4 bedrooms, like 5.6 like restrooms.
And I'm stuck with my own house.
I told you, man, you need to work harder for your credit, man.
Like getting more debt.
Like harder, bro.
Yeah, you're working real hard for that. 420.
Yeah, your credit.
Well, me and my sevens, I'm working real hard, and apparently, you know what? This makes no sense.
Dude, man, I'm kidding, bro. Like, hey, I'm joking.
What's happening, Orlando family?
What's up, man?
We're back. I had to take a break, man.
Hey, that's understandable, bro.
I don't know if you've been watching the news, but there's some stuff that's backwards, man.
I mean, you know, we not into politics or anything like that.
Yeah, absolutely not.
But dude, that caught my attention.
But and I can talk some economics.
Like that caught my attention.
Listen, all I'm gonna say before we get into this topic real quick, I'm Joey,
Gio.
and let's just make sure that the names aren't backwards on our show.
Well, no. They're gonna be right. Like Gio's gonna be here, Joey's gonna be there, and your credit score is gonna be right here.
Yeah, let's talk credit score. Let's talk about point of interest.
Bro, that interests me. Like for real, like I told you, like I never been into like that stuff. Like I read a lot or whatnot. But dude, as soon as I saw that, it caught my attention. I'm like you saying that my hard work since I got to this country.
Wait, so you don't have a 420? For real, like,
No, dude, no.
Just wanted to clarify that.
No. My credit's pretty good though.
Interesting number, huh?
Anyway. I mean, it's a good number though. I'm just giving hope to those people. You know? Like, hey, now is the time, bro. Like, go for it. But yeah, dude. Like, I'm like, it doesn't make sense. Dude. Like, I work like really hard to bring my scores up. You know, like, and prove that like, hey, I'm trustworthy.
Yeah.
You know, I work hard for it. Like, give me some credit, and I'll pay you back, and I prove that, and now my credit's high. So technically, I can get whatever I want. You know what I'm saying? And obviously, I have to be responsible. But as soon as I saw that, I'm like, what was the whole point of me like going crazy?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Bro, I saw that. I'm like, legit. Like, if I want to buy another house, I should just go into debt.
oh yeah,
Like, buy my dream car. My next dream car. Buy my wife her dream car. And
bankruptcy. Like
if I
that's
pay
it.
it,
Like,
I don't. You know, if I can afford it, great. If I can't, my credit goes down. Let me do like 7 inquiries. All be hard inquiries and be like, oh, okay, yeah, my credit went down.
Dude.
80 points. Who cares, right? Because apparently, if I'm at a certain level, I think 620 or lower, you get a lower interest rate.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's
on a
just
house.
like that doesn't make sense.
No. So
But
this,
you see something. Now is the time for Christians to rise up.
right, and just mess up their credit.
No, man. Live day by day, bro.
YOLO.
Man. Like, you don't know when Christ is coming back.
See, but the Bible also teaches us that we shouldn't leave any debts.
I mean,
Or
yeah,
we shouldn't be indebted.
Well, you don't have to.
You don't have to.
No.
Well, you know what? That's true because if you go through a credit union, there's actually policies that you can buy that if you pass, it pays for your credit. It pays for all your debts
that's
that
what I'm saying.
you owe. So that's a way to bypass
People have to
that
read though.
leaving debts, bro.
People have to study and read and
There's ways around these things.
I'm telling you, man. Big Papa didn't know that. He didn't thought about that when he signed out that bill though.
No, I mean, it's sad because, sure, whatever. There may be intentions to help people with lower credit. And that's fine.
But why are you gonna help it?
But
Making me
right now you're hurting someone, right, who has worked hard to build their credit score, which is not an easy thing to do.
no.
Let me tell you that. It's not an
No.
easy thing to do. And so what doesn't make sense to me is this. Let's say I have a 620, or I have a okay, yeah, let's say I have a 620. You have a 620, right? And so it's supposed to help people with low interest rates.
Right.
I can afford that house, but you can't.
With the same credit score.
With the same credit score.
Right.
So me, who has worked hard to build it, and you, let's say, who has been reckless on it,
Yeah.
or let's just say this. Let's say I have a 740,
Right.
and you've got a 620, but we make the same amount of money.
That makes sense.
Right. So it's intended to help people and housing more affordable. But how is it making it more affordable if I have a better score than you, but we
Right.
make exactly the same amount of money?
It doesn't make sense.
So we're trying to fix a system with a broken methodology.
Oh yeah.
Really is what's happening.
It's all the money that is coming back again though. It's all tax. It's money that is coming back. I'm gonna charge you more because you have a better credit score. So technically you can pay more, and you good
Right.
paying back.
Right. But we make the same thing. We have the same job.
Exactly.
We have the same employer making the same amount of money.
Yeah.
And maybe I have 3 kids and you only have 1. It doesn't take all that. It's a calculation. It's like I said, I don't know. I saw it and I was in a family chat and I was just like, wait, what? And I thank God because I'm locked in. I have my house. They ain't touching my credit.
Well, no, exactly. Yeah, we good.
Or
You know what I'm saying? Like,
interest rate,
yeah, we good.
But you're affecting people who have worked hard with a system that's hard to get, to rise up in, and so now you're messing with people's interest points,
Right.
because of their. I don't know.
You see, there's something that like I'm glad that we're talking about this because I didn't grow up here.
Yeah.
So I didn't know about like all that stuff until I got here, and I went to buy my first car, and it's just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, no, like
Mine was at a buy
you need a co-signer. I'm like, what do you mean? Like,
Right.
I'm older. I'm 21. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, because of this. And I'm like, who determined that?
Right.
Well, they kind of like went over a little bit, and then I'm like, well, I definitely need to, because I don't want like, or my family be like always like signing up for me, like, like
Yeah.
I'm a grown man. And literally since that point, I'm like, I'm working on that, and I didn't know that when I was in the program, I had like some medical bills. Obviously, because I didn't work or anything like that, like all they did is just like kind of like put it in the background.
Yeah.
So when I got out, I have like collection and stuff, and I'm like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, like from where? So all that stuff like damaged my credit. So when I learn about credit, I start working super hard. Like, so I'm like, man, I need to get married, whatever, all that stuff. So kids and yada yada and all that, right? So it's just like I didn't know, but now I'm glad that like at least you have more experience than me on that and more knowledge. So I'm like, dude, like, but it's so hard.
Yeah.
And imagine now, like, and don't get it twisted. It's not like they making your life easier because it's not.
No.
Because now you saying, well, I have a credit and it's low, right? And I don't make so much money. I can afford, to buy a house. Well, yeah, but then after that, it's like you're gonna stop. It's just I don't know. For me, it's like the way I see it is what's the word that I'm looking is it's kind of like control.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, it's the same thing.
Right.
Like you said, it's the same thing.
Right.
We get paid the same way. We have exactly the same amount of like family members. We live in the same neighborhood, or we're trying to move to the same neighborhood. Yeah. But you're gonna end up paying more than I will get paid
because of my credit.
Because of your credit.
Being better.
When technically, at the beginning when I found out about credit, is that better credit you have, lower interest rate you get, and more things you can own because they trust you. Yeah. The government is like, you have good credit. You have a good record, a history of payments and stuff like that. So yeah, we can trust you. Have $1 million house.
Yeah.
And now he's like, yeah, who wants it? Right. Yeah, we have extras.
Right. Right. And I don't know. It's when you look at it from an economic standpoint, you're almost rewarding irresponsibility, which doesn't teach people to be more responsible.
Right.
It just says I'm going to cater to your lack of fiscal or financial responsibility. And it's almost like being a parent and seeing your child and having two children, and one being super responsible and one being super careful with their money and their finances, and then there's another that does whatever, spends it all, throws it away, doesn't care, and then I guess the question is, are you going to enable that child? That is very careless.
Yeah.
Because the point of danger is that when you enable that child, then what you do is encourage repetitive behavior.
Yeah.
And so instead of teaching them and instead of showing them the consequences.
So what are you going to show now? What are you going to teach now?
Right. Well, I mean,
like, oh, you good? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, just keep collecting debt and keep putting stuff in your credit, whether whether it gets repoed or it doesn't, or
man, who cares?
Right. Because now my fear is for these people, and it's a legitimate concern is. Okay, if their credit score allows them now to get this house, can they even afford it? Are they even going to be able to maintain?
Well, I was gonna ask a question, right? Because I don't know, for that standpoint, like of you, it's like, okay, well, I can help you because you don't have a good credit, so I can kind of like lower, like give you like you fall in here, so this will be your interest rate. Now, is there a category of like purchases, like when you go in there and based on your credit, they say, well, you can only buy, homes, on this value?
Oh, I don't think so. I think
because it doesn't make sense.
It's like this. That's an income that they calculate. So 60-40 or whatever, 69,
right,
40% debt, and then the credit score. It's really from what I can read. I mean, there may be more to it. It drops May 1st. There may be more to it that clarifies, but based on what people are seeing right now, it's really just.
It's just you can go and buy whatever you want. Yeah. So I can have a bad credit and
if
apply for a mansion.
You've got the income to qualify for it. You know what I mean? Like when they do your
yeah, but you see, that's what I'm saying. Like that doesn't make sense because if you have the income, I'm pretty sure your credit score is not going to be that low.
Well, I mean, not necessarily. There's people that are super irresponsible. If you have the income and your credit's low,
then you shouldn't be getting paid that much because you're super irresponsible.
Which there are employers that actually check people's credit before they hire them.
Because that shows responsibility.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that but that says a lot about like a person when it comes to their economics. Like how do you steward your economy?
Right.
Like you know what I'm saying? Like that's biblical.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, God called us to steward, you know, our money.
Yeah.
You know, we have to be smart of it, not love the money.
Yeah.
But you have to be smart.
Right.
You know, otherwise, like, oh, it wasn't me though. Like, I give you the provision.
Right.
You do whatever you want with it.
Yeah, I guess the caveat that I read is like if you have like excellent score, then it doesn't affect you. So if you're in between, sorry man. Yeah. So
I mean, but that's good, man. I can buy a mansion.
right. So I don't know, Alejandro family. Tell us what you think. It's a point of interest to all of us, literally and figuratively. And I don't know. There's some things happening in our economy, in our country, and are we going into a recession? Yeah, I think we're there.
Yeah.
It's gonna go down for it's gonna continue going down for a while. I'm no economist, but I do like talking economy. And it as Christians it affects us. You know,
we should do a segment economy with Joey.
economy with Joe. See, I'm not that smart though.
Joe economy.
Joe economy.
Joe economy.
Joe economy.
Joe economy. Hey.
I don't know. What y'all think? Y'all want to see that? I don't know.
I vote yes.
I gotta put some like smart looking glasses on.
Hey, we set up a table and stuff like that, like, you know.
Anyway, Alejandro family, be good stewards.
Yes.
Do what the Bible says.
Please.
Stay out of debt.
Yes.
Listen.
Pay me.
Build your credit
You
score.
owe me.
Build it, and at the end of the day, you can show it like that guy on the thumbnail. Except you can actually smile because you have a high one.
No, he's happy though. That guy's happy though. Like,
because he
I never seen somebody so happy.
he knows what happens May 1st.
Hey, he can afford anything.
Right.
Whatever he wants.
Right, anything.
Man, Banana family, we love you. I know this is short, but he was straight up to the point. He's something that is on our concern. As a young generation, young, fathers of family, like head of homes, Christians on top of that, you know what I'm saying? Like, so we have to be mature. We have to be wise. On how do we, direct our family, what path we take for their own good. We have kids, we want to see them prosper. We want to see them have what we didn't have.
Generational wealth.
Exactly. So we are the ones that build that for them.
Right.
I'm not pushing my kids to get their own style. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's good to teach them how to get them, but like herencia, like we build that for them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I cannot just pretend like live my life and then hey,
not worry about the future generation.
Right. So, but yeah, definitely, read, educate yourself. There's a lot of information out there. We just got to just a little bit of it.
Yeah. And there's many opportunities out there for other loans and other things like that.
Yeah.
If you research, there's many other, no down payment stuff and whatever that can help people out get. I believe everybody needs them.
Yeah, geofinancial.com.
There you go.
Yeah. They take you no social security, no credit card. Like, hey, buy credit score.
I mean, what does it matter?
It don't matter. We get you there.
All right. So, Relando family, don't forget to like, don't forget to share, don't forget to comment below.
Subscribe.
Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell.
Man, you going
That's
fast, bro.
Fast, man. I got a movie to catch.
Oh, I see.
Oh, yeah. So don't forget to like and do all that good stuff.
Yeah. Follow us in our social medias, Instagram, Facebook, and obviously here. So if you're watching us, why not click the like button, subscribe, and share.
Yes, sir.
Share. That's important.
That's right. And as always, Relando family, don't forget to relajar en serio.
Relaja en serio. En serio. Relaja.
No relaje.
Y trabaja en tu credit score.
Yes, build it up.
Build it up.
Build
now.
build.
Go.
Build.
Go. Work for it. Go.
All the way up.